For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on this Wednesday, December 18th, my name is Ian Kelly. These are some of the stories we're following at this hour. Vermont Secretary of State Jim Kondos says 12 Democrats and 3 Republicans have qualified to appear on the ballot for the 2020 presidential primary election. In order to appear on the ballot, candidates must file a petition signed by 1,000 registered Vermont voters with the Vermont Secretary of State. The list of qualifying candidates who have filed to appear on the ballot for the March 3rd presidential primary can be found on the Secretary of State's website. Eligible Vermont voters can register any day, including on Election Day, and may register online, by mail, or in person at their municipal clerk's office during regular business hours. Green Mountain Power says Vermont residents can save up to $15,000 when they buy or lease new all-electric vehicles and plug-in hybrid vehicles. New state rebates can be combined with utility rebates and federal tax credits. Savings of up to $5,000 aim to help middle and low-income Vermonters switch to cleaner driving with electric vehicles. According to Drive Electric Vermont, charging an EV is equivalent to paying approximately $1.50 or less per gallon for gas. Leaders of the House and Senate Appropriations Committees released a summary of their final agreement on 12 annual appropriations bills that fund the federal government. The agreement averts a government shutdown that would have occurred at midnight on Friday if no deal had been reached. The House and Senate are expected to take up and pass the appropriations packages by the end of this week, as one of the 4 Central Senate and House negotiators, Vermont Senator Patrick Leahy, as vice chairman of the Appropriations Committee, notched major wins for Vermont across the board. The director of New Hampshire's Office of the Child Advocate says it's unclear who had oversight over a youth substance use treatment center before it was recently shut down due to a string of suspected overdoses. Maura O'Neill said on Tuesday that state health officials have not responded to her questions about what the center knew about its residents, its capacity to meet their needs, and who was supervising the program. Governor Chris Sununu and the Health Department announced on November 27th the state was canceling its contract with Granite Pathways, which had been operating the 36-bed facility in Manchester for just over a year. WTSA Sports, the Celtics are in Dallas tonight, tip-off against the Mavericks at 9:30. Locally in boys varsity hockey action, Brattleboro hosting Linden tonight, and you can catch that game on your home for Brattleboro Colonel Sports, 99.5 The Beast, coverage beginning at 7 o'clock. For WTSA News and for Brattleboro Community Television on this Wednesday, December 18th, my name is Ian Kelly.